booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. On the line right now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Look at that, he's still going. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. The 10. Touchdown, Virginia. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, we got a touchdown.
Try to add her lead now to the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up the screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And it's a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Pirates. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Look out, room to run here. Turns on the speed. And he's out of bounds here on the return. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a crow route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Trying to run it. It's Humphreys. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Looking for a receiver. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Receiver in motion now. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I'm a little bit surprised they decided to run the football here on 3rd and goal, maybe trying to catch the defense off guard. The run falls short. They're likely either going to have to settle for 3 or trailing in this game, maybe take a shot to the end zone.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the game's still tied here in the first quarter. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Great move in the open field. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Now, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The Pirates starting a new series here on 1st and 10. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Pirates hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. The running back here on a direct snap. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. They break the huddle for third and goal. They're 2 for 2 on third downs this drive. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, East Carolina. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Nice grab. It's Davis. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On first and 10, looking to throw, bringing pressure, and they heave it deep downfield. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Humphreys. And the Cavaliers pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
First down, looking to throw the football. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be a return. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. The shotgun running play call.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense is really threatening now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Pirates will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Screen to the receiver in the flat. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move now. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, Pirates. He had all day back there before throwing the strike.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pass rush closing in. He's going to take off here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cavaliers will kick this away to begin the second half. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The pocket breaking down. And the ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Offense makes their way on the field. Using his legs, it's Humphreys. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Motion now from the tight end. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Cavaliers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. We go with a direct snap. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, man, Chris, you just know this offense is going to be working on the scramble drills all week after this one. Third and goal, someone has to break open or make a block for the quarterback if he decides to take it in himself. Instead, we got a fourth down and goal decision to be made here by the coach.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Give it to the big fullback here. Got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Here's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He finds the running back in the flat. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. We finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Kirk, it's East Carolina with the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sense before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Touchdown, East Carolina. Still no answer for this offense.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Comes the Virginia offense back on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Tight end goes in motion. Looking to throw it again. He lets it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
And the Cavaliers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity and possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Second down play coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Now it's second down here. Grinding away with the running game. He shreds the tackle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Pirates with first and 10 here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's past the marker and still going. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
This is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. A timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Trying the old counter play here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Yeah, they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for a late, deep throw. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down.